Howdy. Well, yesterday was Ash Wednesday, and so we are now in the season of Lent. The 40 days, not counting Sundays, before Easter, where we evaluate our walk with Christ, where we examine how it is with our soul. Are we closer to Christ this time, this year, than we were at this time last year? Now, when I was growing up, one of the things that I heard very commonly was, what are you giving up for Lent? Of course, I grew up in El Paso, and it was about 80% Catholic at the time. And so it was pretty common. And one year I did try the discipline of Lent, no meat on Fridays, and selected something to separate myself from for the 40 days. It was sodas. And I discovered that after 40 days without sodas, I felt so much better. Maybe those things actually are bad for you. Now, Paul reminds us that all things are lawful, but not necessarily all things are helpful. If the discipline of Lent is helpful to you, I would recommend you do it. If it brings you closer to Christ, if the idea of setting aside and deliberately changing your behavior actually draws you deeper into discipleship, certainly it's something to do. If it's a chore, then and builds resentment and contempt, then yeah, go ahead and stay away from it. But at least one time in your life, you actually should try it to see if it makes a difference, to see if it builds up your soul. So maybe you should try giving up something that you probably should get rid of anyway, that's a distraction. Maybe you should pick up a new habit, prayer, meditation, reading the Bible every day, praying the Psalms. Whatever draws you closer to Christ, it's worth doing. And you won't know until you try it. So, spend these 40 days becoming a better disciple. Spend these 40 days in deliberate practice of your faith so that you may grow closer to Christ and have a deeper appreciation of the love and the gift of salvation that He's given you. Thanks for listening. Adios.